Good afternoon, welcome to Showbiz here on Joy News. Our musician Black Sherif on Thursday released a project which has gotten social media talking, and he calls it Take Care of Yourself, Blacko. Off the back of his debut, The Villain I Never Was album, this new one is already being tipped as another set that looks to take the music scene to another level. My colleague Kenneth Darkon tells us more.
Becky, this project first showed up on the radar back in June, where Black Sherif won the Vodafone Ghana Music Award Artist of the Year, where he also announced that there was going to be an EP later this year, which is titled at the time KK Pack. Now, weeks and months passed, not much was heard about it, but finally, after some expectations, the project is out. But this time it has, a very interesting name, which is Take Care of Yourself, Blacko, which has garnered a lot of, attention on social media today. Now, another interesting thing about this project today is that he exhibits his alter ego, which he calls Yaya KK, and this alter ego makes its way onto one of the songs on the, the 2-track, EP, where he calls it Yaya, and there he, exhibits a lot of dexterity when it comes to his struggles and turning them into wins, and also using this as encouragement for other people who are, in his space as well. Now, if you have followed music, this gentleman's trajectory, the 21-year-old Black Sherif, you would realize that a lot of analysts have placed him, between a high life artist and a hip hop artist. Now, this song titled Simmer Down, which is the second one on the 2-track EP, is where he, displays a lot of this skill that analysts have, touted of him being, one of the people who are able to blend the high life genre and the hip hop culture in a very seamless manner. These songs have basically generated a lot of conversation on social media. He himself has tweeted that this is an era that you are witnessing when it comes to his craft himself, and looks like a lot of his fans on social media kind of agree with that, because I received a lot of, warm compliments amongst others. But there are some others who are also raising concern about the fact that, Black Sherif likes to make mention of a certain substance that, is kind of frowned upon by most people in these parts where we come from. And so the reactions have been mixed. But Black Sherif does not seem perturbed about these criticisms, because he has been tweeting a lot about how much he loves the project himself. Now, if he, the artist, says that is what makes the music right, I mean, there's not much that we can do about it as fans. And so, Becky, Black Sherif says, take care of yourself. Over to you.
Away from Black Sherif, soul live singer Biana has revealed why she was emotional in her song Idunli. Musician, in an interview on Joy Prime, said the song was inspired by her first heartbreak, which she experienced in 2015. According to her, the lyrics were developed during that period.
It was inspired by heartbreak.
You chop breakfast?
My first breakfast. Yeah, right, 2015. So as I chopped that thing went into my head. I was holding my guitar and all, but I do recall that I wanted to write it creatively enough that when it's criticized, people will not actually get the storyline like a heartbreak or something. So this is the irony to the whole thing.
Okay.
So when I was a child, I used to eat achukwekwe a lot, and in Ghana it's called adunle.
Yeah.
So that's achukwekwe. It was very difficult to chew. So this was the feeling that I had. As it was difficult to chew, you eat, like you take it small, you just put it down, then you take it. So I felt like in this relationship that I was, the person was just, anytime he likes, he just pick me up, eat me up, and put me down, that kind of thing. So that was it.
So he was treating you like a dunle?
Like that thing. Yeah.
On that note, we end Showbiz here on Joy News. There's more Showbiz news in our subsequent bulletins. My name